Okay, bro, so in this video, you will learn how to stop overthinking and how to start taking action finally. How to stop getting all this anxiety and all that, and to finally have a calm mind and be productive and starting taking action. So first lesson is detachment, and I want to teach you this through a story of mine. So quite some time ago, it was the summer of 2023. And I, like many people, perhaps like you, want to get some money online, right? And so I made a course, social skills course, and I want to sell it to my audience. But somehow I just didn't manage to easily put it on a website, and I didn't manage to link the PayPal account so that I can link it to my, credit card. Eventually, I can do that though, and I thought that that was the hard part. That in that after that, money would come easily, and I was too focused, too attached to the actual outcome of getting that money, and not focusing enough on actually helping the people, right? And so perhaps God told me like, bro, you're not ready for this. And so it did not happen. Bro, I was literally checking my bank account every day, bro. Every morning, first task or first thing, and I was literally anxious, bro. Cause I even put my this goal for myself, of, bro, if you gotta I gotta start getting money in like 1 month or something. I thought it was that easy. Of course not. And the thing is, I was quite anxious. I was feeling like I'm a failure and all that, and that I cannot do this. I was overthinking. Okay, what should I do? What should I do? The thing is, though, all that stopped when, with time, I learned from quite some mentors of mine that quite some things. So first of all, that the fact that, okay, I needed to improve myself. I needed to improve my product, my service, my course, basically. Not just my course, maybe provide obviously a lot more, and focus first of all on helping the people, and that needs to be the first focus, not the money itself. You know what I mean? And so with time, I learned to be way more calm, and a way of doing this was by detaching myself from the outcome. Yes, sure, we still want the outcome, but the thing is, we're too focused on it and not on the input. And actually, not just the input, but in general, think of it as, okay, I'm fine if it doesn't happen right now, because you need to teach yourself patience. And for example, I needed to even do this recently, right? So for example, my dad asked me to, he thought maybe I can get Sebastian an electric guitar for his birthday and all that. Yeah, sure, I love that. It's cool. But the point is, I don't want to be overconsumed by the actual thing, right? And so I thought, okay, let's imagine right now I don't ever get a guitar. Let's be patient, because it might happen. Because it might happen to not never get it. Like, who knows what might happen, right? God knows. And I'm telling myself this. It might never happen. Whatever. Because I'm trying to teach myself. I'm actually teaching myself patience and stoicism, and detaching myself from the outcome. I don't want my happiness to depend on certain events that I don't know, that I don't even know if they'll happen or not. And even if I know that they'll happen, with time, building this audience, getting money and all that, which is great, but I don't want to be overconsumed by it, and I don't want to overthink. I don't want to be anxious on this, like, oh, bro, what might happen with this? What might happen with that? Why is this not working? You gotta detach yourself from the outcome. Even if you want it, you gotta detach yourself from it for some time. And also, maybe you have a problem, a situation with your family, with yourself, whatever. Bro, just leave it like that on pause for some time, and just go outside. Go in another room. Go outside, get some fresh air. Don't think about it. Just get a pause, right? So that your mind calms down and is actually in a way better position to take a decision or to think of the problem itself after it comes home, for example, or after some minutes, after some hours. Because when you do that, bro, you actually don't take short-term decisions that are actually not good for you, because you chose based on an instant feeling or something, but you actually waited longer, you calmed down, and now your brain is actually way in a way better position to take a decision. And you're actually not overthinking anymore, or not anxious or as anxious, you're more calm. The next thing is stop trying to control what you cannot control, right? There's this Stoic philosophy that says focus only on what you can control, right? And Tim Grover has also the saying, focus on what you can control so that you can control the uncontrollable better. And maybe for you, bro, it might not make sense at the first view, but the point of what that means is focus on what you can control now so that you can handle the pressure and the whatever situations that is external, that is not in your control, so that you can handle it better, right? Mentally. Basically, focus only on what you can do. Don't try to, change whatever. Oh, if this happened, if that happened, or try to think of, oh, maybe this will happen, it will be good. Bro, try to only focus on what you can do, all right? Because there's no other way, bro. I mean, somewhat. I mean, what would you cannot really control external things. Just focus on what you can control. Be aware of that, and you will have way more peace. Because yeah, I can do this. This is this is in my control, and so you'll feel way better, way more less anxious. And don't just agree with this and whatever, just keep going. No. Take a piece of paper right now, or a document, uh, write some notes in terms of what you can do right now or start doing for your situation to get better, right? What can you control in your situation right now so that you will actually be in a way better position? Because otherwise, why are you even watching this video? I mean, you want to learn how to stop overthinking, right? Part of learning is actually doing. Wes Watson has this saying, knowing and not doing, to know and not to do is not to know. So basically, learning has its part on one, like this, and two, is actually taking action. So, bro, take action right now. Stop this video, pause it or something, and just go write some notes of what you can do to control your situation better right now. Some bullet points, some ideas, at least 2, 3. And next is get a mentor, bro. Even online, on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, because they can help you skyrocket your progress massively, bro. So perhaps you're overthinking right now. You're feeling anxious. You don't know. Okay, will this work? Will that work? If I do this, will it solve my problem? What should I do, man? Because I feel like this, like that. Well, you don't need to have that. You don't need to live with that emotion anymore, because you can just find some mentors that already solve those problems, have the results you want, and just follow what they do. And that way, you don't need to think, oh, will this work? Will this not? Just follow what your mentors say, and the people you want, some people in which position you want to be in, and yeah, just do that. You know what to do at that point, right? You don't need to think, oh, will this work? Will this not? And think about it. Even me at the beginning of my self-improvement journey, not just working out, because I was working out until since that even before that point, but there was a point when I saw on YouTube some videos from this guy called Hamza. I mean, a video on how to build an aesthetic physique or something, aesthetic body. And so I watched it, and from that point on, I start seeing way more videos from this guy called Hamza, and I'm thinking, whoa, the YouTube homepage is like filled with these guys' videos. And so I started watching them, and Slowly but surely I learned. And with his help, I literally implement good habits. I replace the bad ones, and I improve my happiness. I improve my mood. I improve my health. I improve my excitement for life and my mental health. Bro, literally, bro, without having Hamza there as a mentor, I wouldn't have done that, right? I didn't even know about that concept of self improvement at that level. I changed my beliefs, my habits, my happiness. I mean, I actually got happiness and improved my mental health a lot. And I improved my relationship with my family, and I became a way better mm, person in social situations and in general. So that was amazing. I mean, there's many details to this, but basically, Hamza helps me for, and not just about him. In general, a mentor can help you to skyrocket your progress massively, massively, because they already have the answers. You just need to be coachable enough to understand. Okay, I gotta learn. They know better. I shall not trust my brain necessarily. There's of what to do to solve this problem. For example, to get into shape. Just listen to them. Yeah, sure. There's many information that is not right, all right, of course, that isn't perhaps wrong, perhaps is not good for you, but if you found someone that can actually trust, right, you might as well just follow their advice and just go. Because think about it, why would you trust your own brain in terms of, oh, this is how I think I should solve this problem? Bro, you don't know, bro. You didn't solve that problem yet. They did. You cannot trust your own brain. Trust them. And basically just, yeah, this will skyrocket your progress. So, next is progress or no progress. That is the question. Again, on that topic of, oh, what should I do? I don't know if this will work. Sebastian, what should I do? Well, bro, I'm not a. Look, doing something is obviously way better than doing nothing. So basically, there's a bunch of times when you will need to take massive action even if you don't know if it will exactly work, but having the chance, therefore, with that action of solving the problem or at least getting closer to it, or developing certain aspects of your character that will help you eventually, or something. Because think about it, you cannot just stay. You might say, oh, I'm taking this action, but Sebastian, I don't know. I mean, this might not work. I mean, but that doesn't matter. You still need to take action, bro. Because think about it, if you don't do nothing, if you don't do anything, either way you won't get any progress. Do you understand? So you gotta be willing to take this principle in. Just take some action. Either way, by doing nothing, you won't get any results. But if you do something, you probably will, right? Or at least you will develop your character and stuff, and therefore you can solve that problem eventually and others. But you get the point. I mean, you gotta start doing something. It's way more beneficial that way, right? And a great example for this is, if you watch those videos of, scientific ways on how to work out better. Oh, this is killing your gains. Oh, don't do this exercise. Don't sleep that way. Don't eat that food or that way. Like, bro, you're overthinking too much. You're thinking too much. You're overthinking in terms of, okay, to do how to do this that way, how to do this a bit differently. What's the absolute perfect way? What's perfection in terms of the subject, bro? Don't overthink that. Just do the basics that actually work. For example, for the workout, for building a physique, right, that you want, right? Just the basics are: go train, go work out hard, and perhaps until failure. Eat more protein, in general, eat, and depending on your goal of cutting or bulking. And pretty much the only thing that remains is sleep and recovery. And that's pretty much it. And you repeat. Those are the basics. But there's a lot of details, what to do, to do it this way, to do it that way. You don't know, bro. Whatever, just do something. Go train, go sleep well, go eat well, and go definitely get your protein also, obviously. Now, anyway, the thing is, Just start taking some action. Whatever it be, just start taking it. And the next thing is move a lot faster and be certain with your decisions. A lot of people have this shiny object syndrome of quickly changing the thing that they do. I mean, changing the style of the workouts, changing the style of the videos they do, and I mean, constantly fast and or business models. Shiny object syndrome. Which, bro, you gotta pick a decision once and for all, or at least for quite some more time, and just actually be really certain on it. Because if you don't have confidence in that, well, how are you going to act, basically? How are you going to get way better results and put a lot of action in, get some great input if you don't actually trust that this could be a great decision? Now, look, you you won't probably know, okay, this is a perfect decision all the time, right? You gotta just take imperfect action. Just go, bro. Just take some action. Take a decision that okay, this could lead to this outcome that I want. And so just be certain on it and just keep going on it, bro. Bro. Otherwise you'll just be stuck. So I mean, look, bro. Even in the beginning of my fitness journey, right? I didn't know everything, bro. I didn't know everything, but I just chose to stick with it. At the beginning, though, I didn't even want to work out. My uncle, that was in the military, got me into it. But I think with time I started to see results or something, and I think that's the reason why I kept going. And I didn't know exactly everything, right? But I kept going, and look, I got quite some results. I mean, I can put some pictures on the screen or something, and now I'm cutting. I'll look even better, and it's all possible. With time you learn, with time you do, and you get results. And again, take imperfect action. My phone, for example, doesn't have the highest quality. Perhaps doesn't film in 60 FPS frames per wait, what? How do you say that? Per frames per second. Anyway, the point is, perhaps this video might not be the highest in terms of video quality or audio quality, whatever. But it's still alright, or at least still I take action with this, right? Many people might try to, maybe you even want to start a YouTube channel, whatever. But you think, oh, I don't have the best camera, oh, I don't have this and that, I don't have the best audio, I don't have the best video quality, I don't have the best ideas. Bro, just try, just start, do something. Because right now I'm doing this, and either way we're growing. I'm helping you and the other guys, and it's possible. I don't need to wait for perfection or something. That's just stupid. That just kills your dreams, your progress. That's not good for you. Just start taking imperfect action. Oh, and a lot of another thing in terms of eliminating anxiety is actually attacking the fear. You have this anxiety, this fear. Many times when I felt that, then, well, I was aware of this principle of, okay, if I actually go and attack the fear, not just stay in defense mode, well, I can actually win, and I can actually get way more confidence, right? So think about it. When you actually have fear and you don't want to act, you're kind of scared, you're anxious or whatever. That's basically how it looks. It's basically the fear attacking you. You have a shield and you have a sword, but you're afraid to use it. You're just on defending, and you can hold yourself, but you're not defeating the fear, the anxiety and stuff. But when you actually start attacking, bro, you easily cut its head off. You easily cut that fear, that anxiety, and you basically get the way better results. And you actually put way more action in. You're way more productive. And so attack the fear. That's another very important principle. Attack the fear. And another story of mine on this is when I was my mom's birthday. So we were at a restaurant, and I wanted to buy her some flowers, right? So she was there at the table with way more people from either family or some other friends and stuff. And so so I thought, okay, I have some money, and I want to go, climb the stairs down from that place, restaurant, and just go outside and buy her some flowers. And bro, it was a bit, I felt a bit anxious. I even start getting those feelings right now, a bit, in terms of the memories. But I went and bought some flowers, and I went back in, and man, massive kind of nervousness taps in, right? It's like, oh man. And I'm thinking, oh man, hopefully they don't see me with these flowers because I wanted it to be a surprise and stuff. Hopefully they this and that. But I just go, and especially when I'm about to arrive, I'm thinking like, man, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. And I'm staying there for a couple of seconds. I'm thinking, okay, I gotta go. And so I go there near the table, and I wish my mom happy birthday again, and I show her the flowers, and she's like, wow, she's excited, right? I might put some pictures. I should have them somewhere, but basically, I felt super nervous, but I just pushed through the pain. I just took imperfect action. I attacked the fear. I just went straight in that situation, right? And when you do that, you show yourself you can actually handle it. And even though you might feel, anxiety and nervousness and whatever, you know inside that you can still handle it. And so I did. It was hard. Trust me, it was hard. It was not that easy. But I did it, and we had some amazing memories. And my mom was super super happy. Decisions again. Live fast, don't wait, as Jack Hopkins said. Bro, we waste too much time on pr- probably everything. All right. So think about it. There's a story of mine that I actually did not tell. But anyway, I have this event sometime when I need to prepare for school and all that. And for quite some days, I start to develop a bad habit of just not picking some clothes fast. I just kind of thinking, okay, this doesn't look good on me. I don't like how this looks. This just looks like trash. I don't like it. And yeah, I was just spending 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe even to choosing some clothes, which is not good at all, of course. And so I started using this technique from Hassan, this guy called Hassan, which is the 7-second rule, which is basically count to seven, choose something. And it kind of somewhat helped, it was faster, but and it definitely helped with quite some more things, right? So you don't. So for example, if you have some decisions to take between two things that you like, just choose one. Doesn't matter because you either way like both. You either way will like what each one, right? I mean, you either way like each one. You might as well take one, whatever it be, which one it would be. And if the decision is clear enough, you just I mean, between a good thing and a bad thing, well, in that scenario, in that situation, obviously you can get a good thing. Man, sorry for my inability right now to articulate myself, but yeah, I need some more water perhaps. But anyway, and that case with the clothes, bro. Maybe in your situation, ask yourself right now, am I even focusing on the right thing? Because think about it. In that situation, in that story of mine that I told you with the clothes, it was not even choosing the right clothes like fast and all that. Because the problem was not choosing. The problem was that I didn't have the right clothes. So I thought, okay, let's just go buy some new clothes. I did, and the situation massively improved. I felt way better. And so ask yourself right now, am I even focusing on the right thing? Am I even spending my energy and my time on what I should be doing? Or is this just kind of, wasting my time? Is this actually necessary? Or should I just throw this away, throw this in the trash, and just focus on the right thing? Now, next is plan your actions and put them in your schedule that you should be making in your Google Calendar because it will be massively helpful for your productivity and to eliminate overthinking and actually help you to start taking action. Because think about it, when you actually know, and man, I say actually too much. Anyway, when you know what to do and when to do it, because you put it in your schedule, you'll actually overthink way less. You'll have way less anxiety because you know exactly what to do and when. It's so simple. When you just make a schedule and also you put there in some, wherever, at what time you want, whatever you want to schedule it to work on that problem or to work on that thing or to solve this, to focus on this event. You just put it on your Google Calendar, you see it, you prepare for it, and now it's like easy because think about it. So many people live without a schedule, and perhaps even you, bro. You're kind of constantly thinking, oh, should I do this now? Should I do that now? Or should I go to the gym? Or should I do this stuff for work? Well, I mean, or at least for better said, for your job or for school or whatever, right? Think about it. You have so many things that you don't know. Oh, should I do this? Should I do that? And it's getting closer to bedtime. You want to put all that work in and get finally those problems solved. But you perhaps wasted a lot of time. You don't even know what to do. Well, the fix to this, bro, is to actually have a schedule. You know what to do and when to do it. It's so clear, bro. So clear. And I should put perhaps some pictures or videos of my schedule, current schedule. Of course, it will change in the future, but it's massively helpful just for you to see how clever this is. Okay, how to take action. A very important tip for this that I started to implement is, so from each chapter of a book and each video you watch, you need to take at least one actionable step to implement. Because if not, bro, then what are you doing, right? So look, it can be either an action you gotta take or a principle you gotta remember and incorporate in your life, in your mindset, for example, right? So you just do that from each and every chapter of a book that you read. And by the way, you don't need to read the whole book. You just read the whatever chapters you need. That's why you got the book. Think about it, for that topic, not for things you don't need. But basically, watch the stuff you need, read the stuff you need, and take from each chapter and from each video at least one action step, right? Now, fair enough, for guides like this, for full guides like this, there might be quite some more things, right? But there might be some few general ideas, right? Some of them. Oh, bro, just take notes. You don't need to, of course, write pages and pages and pages. Just write at least the bullet points of these ideas. What are they, right? So for example, for this, how to take action. Take an action step from each and every chapter of a book and video you watch. As simple as that, and take it immediately. Don't just say, "Oh, do it later." That's like the person. That's like the fat person that wants to work out, but that says, "Oh, I can just do it later. I don't want to do it right now, bro." You're not gonna do it. You're not going to start doing it. It's not gonna work. You gotta start right now. You gotta start developing this mindset. Now, next is improve your mental health, and develop your performance. And why I'm saying this is because it's logic. If you feel anxious and if you feel nervous, wouldn't you want the opposite of that, which is calmness? Well, that's how you do it, bro, through improving your mental health. How to do this? Replace your bad habits that will give you, that contribute to that anxiety and that depression and that sadness and boredom. Replace them with actual good habits. And a thing that will massively also improve our mental health from the good habits is actually meditation. You just sit somewhere, you close your eyes, you focus on your breath. That's step number one. Step number two is this will happen automatically. You'll have some random thoughts. And don't be angry because that's the right thing to happen. We need this. And step number three is to actually be aware of those thoughts and that we no longer focus on the breath. And step number four is to put our attention and our focus back on the breath. Basically, being aware of it. And focus on the present moment. Focus on your breath. That's how you meditate. Of course, with eyes closed also. But the point is, doing this for, let's say, every day for like a couple minutes. I do it for 20 minutes, but I upped it or leveled it up with time. It wasn't 20 minutes on the start, that's for sure. I think I started, I don't know exactly with how many minutes I started, but of a couple, and then I started 10, 15, and then with time 20. But basically, doing this every day will massively improve your calmness, your attention span, even how much you can stay focused for. That means, and yeah, your mental health, your it will eliminate a lot of anxiety also, and also give you a lot more self control because you're way more aware. So that's massively helpful. Now, another thing on how to improve mental health definitely is to stop listening that much to music because you might be over consuming it. You might, because look, that music is playing around with your dopamine levels constantly, constantly making you happy, sad, but it's not even happy, it's giving you pleasure. Pleasure is not happiness, as you already know, bro. Probably, right? You don't want to, I don't want external things to control my mood. Basically, you listen to some song and you feel it inside how it's like literally how your mood is literally changing because of that song, bro. I don't want that, bro, in terms of a bad thing. In either way, even if you get that kind of positive feeling, that pleasure, you might think, oh yeah, this is good. Is it? If you are over consuming that music and you get in that high dopamine spike, well, guess what dopamine does? It gets you right back when you started, and not just that, but actually lower for some time, below the baseline. And that's why you feel very, very bad, and feel massive regret and feel like a loser when you do bad habits. Because that's what they do. What do you think you do bad habits? Because you have that craving, that high emotion. And therefore you spike that dopamine and it always comes back down even lower. That's why you feel so sad, bro, because of those bad habits. Now, in another way on how to improve your mental health is go in nature more. And I mean more. Perhaps, bro, that story that I told you with me needing to take my brother from kindergarten. I was here at this desk and I was kind of feeling sad. I mean, for some reason, I just felt kind of bad. And I felt like, why? Why am I feeling like this? It's just kind of weird. And then I go and take my brother from kindergarten, and as I'm going, and almost getting outside, I'm thinking, well, yeah, of course, but that's why. Because I didn't spend enough time in nature. I just spent, I like you, bro, spent too much time between these four walls, which of course doesn't make us feel good, right? I mean, think about it. 22 hours we spent inside, bro. 22, 23. That's not good at all, man. We need some more time outside. And you can take walks while listening to some educational content on self development, or listening to an audiobook, or doing some other work out while being sat outside, or doing a workout outside, doing something. But basically, spend more time outside. It's alive, it's nature, it's awesome. And look, even if you don't have so much green nature in your location, that doesn't matter, bro. Either way, being outside will help a lot with this, with your mental health. We're supposed to stay more outside. I mean, bro, it's logical, bro. I mean, for real. Now, anyway, the next is, of course, as I said, meditation. The next is working out, bro. Workouts obviously have massive benefits in terms of progress and all that with gains, long term, but short term also. They give you a lot of positive emotions. Basically, when you work out, you get a lot more oxygen in and you push your muscles, and basically your serotonin level increases, right, a lot, which is the hormone of happiness, or at least so it's called, and kind of is that way. And also your endorphins in your body increase, improve, whatever you want to call it, that process. And basically you feel way, way better. You get a way higher frequency. And if you saw the frequency chart that I showed you, bro, in the past, is basically you level up that emotion from that low negative emotion to that high one. And that will happen as you work out and as you run, etc. Next is have be single task focused, because our mind is are irritated and more anxious because we just can't try to multitask. Just be focused on one task at a time. I mean, we're watching content, for example, while doing something else, while doing some other things, and fair enough, you want to learn, but on some situations or whatever, just be single task focused. And the last thing, bro, is no one will remember. I mean, even if you embarrass yourself by doing something, bro, people will forget, bro. And either way, they won't attack you, bro. They won't just kill you or something. I mean, that's what you think, bro. That's why you're anxious. You're around all these people that are not your friends, or perhaps try to pretend they're your friends. But are you actually good friends? Is it actually a good relationship, friendship, bro? You have all these people around you, and you think your caveman brain from our ancestors thinks, oh, bro, what if they attack us from having, another bad opinion? What if they get us away from the tribe? They're not your tribe, bro. They're not perhaps the people you want to be around. That doesn't matter. And even either way, it doesn't matter. Just do what you need to do. Yes, you will mess up, and be aware of that, and be okay with it. And that's another way on how to eliminate a lot of anxiety. Look at this, right? What I just said. I didn't say it perfectly, and I'm fine with it. Of course, we will mess up so many times. Of course. And that's why another reason why it's fun. If it was perfect, it would be boring. So yeah, we just keep on going with this. Trust me, bro. Everyone will forget either way. And the quote I wanna finish with is this quote from David Data: "Live with an open heart, even if it hurts. Live by your own means, not what others expect of you to do." And another powerful thing is to have faith in God, in Jesus, and our Heavenly Father, in the Holy Spirit. Because when you do this, bro, and when you actually pray and give your problems to God and you ask Him to help you with them, to take them away, to take that feeling away, you actually feel way calmer. You actually feel way better. So just close your door, go and pray, and you'll start having this amazing benefit. So yeah, bro, that's it for this video. And if you're interested in building your discipline, consistency, confidence, productivity, building a way better physique, I have a program for that. It's my self-mastery program, and also my program on building an aesthetic physique, and program on productivity. The first link's in the description. For the first 10 guys is free, so if you're interested, you can go there and check it, and also check some more videos on the channel. And if you're interested in these kind of topics, self-improvement, self-development, discipline, all this. And you can also join our Discord server. The link is in the description. And yeah, remember, we're limitless because we never peak if we so choose to. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.